there is something that might make some artists uncomfortable that I truly believe and I truly like live by, is that for my art. So if you don't know me, I'm an artist, and I draw like very detailed illustration about city, nature, and when they mix together. And one thing I truly live by is that I don't create really art for myself. Um, and that's something that's very rub people the wrong way because they think they have this distinction between commercial product, so what you see on TV, what you see like com- commoditized product, exactly, and the arty stuff, which is like more personal, more self-indulgent, or more like weird, or just less commercial. I don't know how you place that scale, but I'm sure you have it in your head. But I don't do any of that. I really don't. I really create art for people, and not really for myself. And that could mean that for when people hear that, I feel they could think, oh, I sell out or something like that. But what I mean by it is that when the reason I keep going, the reason I could show you a bit the kind of thing I'm creating. It's, I mean, I have the blur on, but it's a very, very detailed illustration uh, that take me a lot of time, a lot of effort, and I don't think I would do it this way if I was doing it for myself. Because what I want at the end of the day is to make people's life better. It's to bring them just a bit of peace, make their day a bit better when it comes to just entertain them in a way. And this really helps reframe the way I think about effort and what kind of effort I put into my work. Because typically, if I was doing art only for myself, so first of all, how would it look like? It would probably not be shared online, first of all, because it's too personal. It's for myself. I don't see why I would share something that I made for myself online and expect people to like it just because, oh, they should like me or something. I don't think that's I don't think of it this way. And what it would be probably self-indulgent self-insert story about ruminating about my past or fantasizing about my future, things like this. And I don't think the world really needs that. I don't think, first of all, I don't think I need that. I don't need to ruminate on my past or just fantasize about my future or romanticize things that are of my day to day. I don't think that's something that will help me at all, and I don't think that's something people will be interested in, except uh, if they relate to it or if they connect with it. It would be a coincidence, and I don't want it to be a coincidence. Um, and what this mindset have brought me is, first of all, that doesn't mean I just make slop for people to consume. My art is still very unique and personal because I have my only unique way to bring something forward to people because I have my skill set. Um, I have different ideas on how I want things to be, different sensibilities, um, different influence that I mix together to create something that generally like is something that appeals to me, but um, it's not the primary goal to appeal to myself. And this really helps for, first of all, I think it really helps reframing some of the hardship I have. Typically typically when I struggle on illustration, when I struggle on the detail, I have this vision that I know that someone out there will like it, and someone out there will connect with it because it's designed this way. Uh, it's designed to evoke a certain feeling that I want people to feel. So it really helps just keep pushing forward and keep, um, yeah, trying to improve myself as well so that I can convey those feelings better, that I can be something that people would like to hang on their wall or just look at it online and really appreciate put it on their as their wallpaper. I have a few people who told me they do, which I feel very blessed about. Um, but keeping the other in mind, trying to that's something I could talk about in another video. But to me, art is about it's not about self-expression, but it's about communication. I want people to um, I have a quote unquote message or more like a feeling that I want people to feel, and for that I have to communicate. I have to make my art so that they understand what I mean. Um, yeah, because I think what the world needs is more like I mean, at least that's what I'm bringing with my art, is to have some hope, some rest, or to like maybe um, see themselves or their family member as the character in the illustration. Typically, for example, I don't. I make my character. I don't know if you see it. But my character here, for example, is very small in the illustration by default, by design, so that the people can kind of project themselves or not feel like they have a portrait in their house of someone they don't know. Um, but this really reframe this frame, removing the frame from commercial bad, artist and personal is good. Well, first of all, simplifies a lot and bring me forwards to what the mission is. One thing I will close on that is that having this higher order motivation, so here to me is just to make people happy, really helps in general to feel a purpose. I feel like, for example, when people do things in the name of God or in the name of a nation, if there are in how it happened in the world, or a higher idea that is bigger than them, is really pushes them to create better work without having their ego in the way or having needing to fulfill their ego to feel accomplished. So that's something a lot of people struggle with, or like this preconception that you need to do self-indulgent art in order to be an artist. I don't think that's the case.